And then where we actually will be able to go into now is going to be the control room. So that's going to control everything that you see, hear, feel when you're actually experiencing the game live in person in the stands.
Nice. There's a nice breeze in here, so the way it's built, I mean, even though it's super duper hot, there's a pretty good breeze going through here, so it's well thought out. Good.
And it's still the middle of the day right now.
Exactly.
So imagine when it's 6 or 7 o'clock, it's going to be even cooler.
It's going to look nice. It's feel nice. All right, heading into the control room.
A lot of really cool and fun buttons here, so again, please just try not to press anything.
Pressing buttons too.
We all do. So like I said,
Buttons I want to press.
oh my god, amazing. So this is where everything that you're seeing at the games, anything that's on the Jumbotron, on the digital advertising boards, PA announcers, it all will be controlled exactly done in here. So, not sure if you watch the games on the app,
Yeah.
but yeah. So if you do actually, then it would all be done, through this. They'll literally cut all the beats together, and they'll do the editing.
Oh,
on
cool.
those radio booths that we just passed.
So this right here is the screens for the app broadcast.
So this is actually going to be the screens that we use when we're this is going to have every single camera feed that we're going to have. So what we'll actually have is not just when we're on the app, but if you guys are actually at a game live, we'll have the film director here, and he won't even have any controls in front of him. He'll just have a couple people else who work here, and he's basically going to be anticipating through all of the different views that we have, what's going to be the best view that we should be going to, either on the Jumbotron, on the app, and is literally going to then tell the other people who work for him, hey, cut to screen 3, cut to left 18, cut to the corner, and trying to beat it by, a second or half a second, so that when we're in the stands, if you're sitting at the corner of the field and you need to know what's happening on the other side of the field, the Jumbotron will be perfectly timed up there.
Nice, being a tech junkie, this is cool.
So if you want to know more about, all the tech junkie and the work that goes down on here, this is actually Josh. Josh, are you okay being filmed? Awesome.
Hey, Josh.
How you doing? Josh?
Yeah, Josh can tell you way more. He works in here.
Welcome to the control room, you guys.
Are you the one that pushes all the buttons?
No, I don't push any buttons on game day on this side of the room. I'm usually on the audio room, but I know how this stuff works. Basically, this computer here runs our LED boards, our perimeter boards.
Nice.
And this computer,
Those out there.
Yep. This computer here runs our actual scoreboards. And we actually run all kind of graphics on here. Like this is our graphics from our starting 11 from the last home game. So
You guys can see it's actually happening.
yeah.
Real time.
Yep. So this is what this computer is about. Everything you see in game day comes from this room here. This is our timekeeper as well, where we keep all of our time. We keep track of our yellow cards as well, all from this computer.
Ah, the yellow card machine.
Yeah, the yellow card machine. Yeah, we keep track of substitutes, yellow cards, red cards. Any transaction that goes through the game, we keep track on this computer here.
Great view right here.
Yeah, no, it's probably one of the best views in the stadium. And to be honest with you, this stadium, I really don't feel like there is a bad view. Like, I feel like you're right on top of the action.
Yeah, it looks
It's a really
great.
beautiful stadium to be built and live. More of my home, my room.
All right, heading into the audio.
Yeah, this is the room. So basically, this is
where you sleep, basically?
No, I don't sleep here.
Are you calling him out, Ed?
No,
I'm
this
just
is where,
saying.
This is where our PA sits. Our PA sits right here. These are one of the computers we actually play music from.
All right.
So as you can see right now, this is what the music you're hearing outside. It's just a real
What's the music
soft
selection
playlist.
here?
It's
What do
a
we got?
Calvin Harris radio playlist.
What do we got?
Yeah.
That's what you're in the mood for today, Josh?
I mean, and we keep it that way because they don't play as many explicit songs. So we try and keep it clean for everybody in the building.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And this is what we actually play all of our music off of. So we have a tab for every scenario, for warm-ups, for when the gates open, for when our PA is doing reads. It's more instrumentals. And we have high energy music. We have kickoff. So we have our national anthem and our MLS anthem walkout.
Yeah.
We have moments for like goals. Then we have different kinds of music that you might want to play during warm-up. So you have EDM music, you have hip-hop music, 2 tabs of hip-hop. We have pop, and then we have 2 tabs of Latin music as well.
I mean, I'm seeing something missing. I don't see any like AC/DC Thunderstruck. Come on, where we at here?
Peter, what a call!
That is up here.
I mean, that's
Thunderstruck.
there you go.
It's right
There you
there.
go. That is a stadium staple at every
He's a
stadium.
heavy metal junkie.
Or a
so-
welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses. Those are stadium. There you go, Seven Nation. RMA, stadium staples.
Yeah. So this is basically our music, and everything's on the computer is clean, so it's ready for
Family
everyone.
friendly.
Family friendly, exactly.
All
Bring
right.
your
Wow.
kids.
So
Good
cool,
stuff.
Yep. So this is the control room, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Hey, this is
Another
pretty cool. The
view
game
out there.
clock
Oh, there you
right
go.
there. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go take a look. Good view. Look at this, guys. So even if you're sitting up here at the top of the stadium, you're not that far. This is still a great spot.
It's a nice view.
It's a very, very intimate stadium.
Yeah. And I don't know.
It's good.
I just moved my seats. I was like in the third or the last row or whatever, and I just moved them. I don't know if you know that. I didn't contact you. I just did it through the app.
115 over there.
That's what you should do.
115 over there. Right?
Yeah, so now we moved one section over from 114 to 115, which is what we're looking at, like right over here. And moved down a few seats as well. So, but even if I stayed near the top, it would have been an awesome view.
Still a good view.
So anybody that can't afford the front, you still got a great view because we're above the last row, and I feel like we're like right on top of the action. It's good.
It's awesome.
Whatever way you want to experience the game or you prefer to experience it, we have those seats for you. If you want to be higher up and have the bird's eye view, we can give you the same view that you'll basically get if you're watching on TV. That's
Right.
basically what you were just looking at.
Yeah.
And that's the highest row in the stands. If you want to be on top of the action, you can have a first row seat that is basically right off the grass, right behind the digital boards.
Yeah, can't wait to actually see games in the stadium.
We're so anxious to have you guys here.
I grew up going to this stadium, sort of.
What's the transformation been like for you two?
It's a huge transformation, going from an old, dilapidated building, but I was going to in the 70s. I'm a little old, so I grew up going to see the Strikers, and some people are upset that the stadium was tore down, but it was time. It had served its purpose. It was time for an update.
And this is incredible. I'm glad that you guys are happy. So this is back where we started, the VIP lobby that we came
Right there.
from. So
Yeah.
we went up to the midfield club, and now we'll be able to walk this way. This is actually going to be the walk that all of our suite holders are going to have to get to their suite. So
All right.
the coolest thing about it, Peter, is we can actually just stand the right side of the room. Hey guys, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey Tim, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
How you doing? Morning.
Good to see you.
Hey, you filmed this place like 1,000 times.
So the coolest thing about this walk is the suite holders literally have the same exact walk that the players do. So to get to their suites, they're actually walking past the home team and the visiting team locker room.
Okay.
And then they're going to be walking straight this way to get to their suite.
So where do the players come out of?
the players are
They're right here, the same. Okay.
Yes,
Their
unfortunately, there
locker
are
room.
players in the locker room right now, so
Right.
we can't go inside.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go. Would you go that way?
All right. Some of the players coming out of the locker room.
So then to get to your suite, you would actually come this way. So you go right towards the field.
We got to take a quick look out here. This is where, so players walk out right here out onto the field. Nice.
You got the game ball to the right.
Yeah, check out the game ball.
Oh yeah, look at that. We got the game ball right here, guys.
You're the last one. Yeah. Oh, that's so can we get inside for a minute? Yeah. Thank you.
Football is here. All right, let's go.
You can actually go back to the locker rooms. I was the last player out.
All right, we are going to see the locker rooms.
So this is the home team locker room.
All right. What is this big seat for?
That's for one of the real big guys.
All right. Oh, interesting too, though, is here's a uniform code for all the players, I guess, to be aware of before they go out on the field, right? I'm sure nobody reads that.
Yeah.
This is the home team locker room, guys. We were just being told we can't walk past this line because of the protocols and everything in place, but you guys can see it's a little bit messy. Players have just been using it.
So this is actually being used now by our USL team. So this locker room, like our stadium, was made to be our temporary home with a permanent home for our USL team. So
Right.
locker room obviously was made with that in mind. So right now, due to the size of the locker room, we actually can't host our entire team in here at one time due to all of the social distance protocols. So if you see, there are going to be a couple lockers, especially either on this side or that side, that don't have all of the name tags next to each other. There are a couple empty ones so they can space out. So our USL team has actually been in here while our home team is in a temporary makeshift locker room inside the bottom floor of our Northwest Club, which is one of our premium air-conditioned areas. And when we have visiting teams come in, they will literally split up. So when NYCFC came in for their last game against us, we had half of NYCFC in our home locker room and half of the rest of the team in our visiting locker room, just so that they could properly socially distance.
So what you're saying is the first team currently is not using this.
That's correct.
All right.
The first team is not using this.
Interesting.
Another
But it's very cool. And one thing that's interesting too is people, a lot of the viewers really love Kiesewetter. They want to see him get more of a chance in the first team, but there you go. There's his locker room, Kiesewetter's little locker seat.
Well, maybe one day we'll be moving into the Northwest Club locker room.
Northwest, where the team is using. Look, somebody's already damaged the wall. What's up, guys? This is a new building. Take care of it.
A little fun fact, Peter, you actually can't step on the logo. It's superstition.
Really? So,
Really?
there's a superstition that you cannot step on this logo.
That's correct.
And what happens if you do? The team loses.
That's what they believe.
So people have been stepping on it.
Well, I guess, yeah. Don't step on it, guys.
Don't stop stepping on it, Ed. All right, that is awesome.
Thanks, guys.
So currently the USL club is using that, Fort Lauderdale CF. And over here, this would be the visiting team.
That's correct.
Same exact size, same replica.
It's the same size. The difference is the carpet's a different color, and there's no logo on the ground, of course.
Oh, okay.
We're actually not allowed to go inside this.
Same player code conduct sign that nobody reads. And then you can sort of see a little bit in there. Same as the other.
All right.